can you cord cut on a twin flame journey? Can either twin completely go, I never ever want to see you again, be on this journey again, move away and never see each other again? And let's answer cord cutting first of all, because I often see I cord cut and it made it worse. I cord cut and I was in more pain. And let's delve into that first, and then we'll go into can either twin ever fully walk away. You cannot cord cut on this journey. And let's understand why you can't, because it's very easy to go, no, you can't, but why can't I? I can cord cut soulmates, I can cord cut every other connection out there. Why not a twin flame? What's so special about a twin flame? Well, first of all, let's get out of the way that twin flames are not special, okay? A lot of information out there goes, twin flames are special. No, it's just a completely different connection. And so twin flames, this is a rapid ascension. You and your divine counterpart are exactly the same. Now, you will probably be saying to me, no, we're not the same, Kat. Well, you're not the same at the level of the body, because the body is just the vessel. You are not the same at the level of the mind and ego, because the mind and ego is just the identity. Where you are the same is soul. Every single person is a 3-part being: mind, ego, body, and soul. Now, this journey, once you are activated on a true twin flame journey, you are now shifting from living a very dense carbon way of being, of a very mind and ego way of being, into a multidimensional, crystalline, high frequency soul vibration. You are driven by soul, and really, soul never drives. It is always being. And so the first thing that happens on this journey is the collapse of the identity for the divine feminine. Now, we know that the divine masculine, they still hold on to that identity, but to get the ball rolling, to get the shift to start to take place, you as a divine feminine, you go first. Why? Because you are the spiritual twin. Your energy, your frequency, you are the conductor of the one shared energy and frequency. So your energy dictates where the divine masculine is. This is way beyond just a bit of love and romance. And for some people, you may not even be on a twin flame journey. You know, you may not be on it. Really check in, because don't keep yourself on something that you're not. If you're not having, and I've made loads of videos, if you're not having a spiritual activation, if you haven't gone through Dark Night of the Soul, if you're not coming into soul alignment, then you're not on the journey. Dark Night of the Soul is the complete collapse of identity. You will barely be able to function. Friends will start to drop away. Your world will start to shift and change, and you will question everything. Nothing, you will feel lustless. Is lustless even a thing? I love it when I say this, because everybody starts typing back to me. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Anyway, you will feel, I want to say lifeless, but you will have no passion for life. You will question literally everything. So going back to, can you cord cut? No, you can't, because they are you. You cannot cord cut you. And on this journey, you are shifting gears from leading a mind and ego to now leading soul. And they are you, just in another incarnation, just in another vessel. So now you are working in this tandem frequency. And you as a divine feminine, you go first, because you dictate the energy and frequency. A twin flame journey is all about energy and frequency. If you don't understand the energy and frequency, and you stick solely in mind and ego of what are they doing, thinking, feeling about me, you will just loop. You're keeping yourself in a barless prison. You are keeping yourself bound. You are keeping yourself in a cage. You are stopping yourself from ascending. And that's why so many people stay in years and years and years in the pain, because they don't realize they're on a twin flame journey and they're stuck trying to figure how to get the other person. This journey, you have to ascend, and for you to ascend, you have to surrender, you have to let go, you have to come fully into allowing the ego to dissipate away, to come in and watch where those core wounds are coming in, because your divine counterpart, their work is to trigger you. And as you are triggered, guess what? You will trigger them. And this is how the energy and frequency works, because each trigger allows you to shift and ascend into a higher frequency. A twin flame journey is there for your ascension, and that is the main reason. You cannot come into union frequency wherever there is that push-pull energy. There has to be an equilibrium, a balanced frequency, in order for you to be able to hold it. So if you're coming in and out and you're not able to hold the frequency, you're not ready for union. Likewise, if things are coming into your world and they are causing you to trigger, maybe it's family members, maybe it's work, maybe it's other relationships and connections. Everything, once you start on this journey, everything starts to show you where you are holding in to that mind and ego. This journey is a collapse of the mind and ego so you can ascend into a higher frequency. And this is why not everybody who believes they're on a twin flame journey is truly on a twin flame journey. And guess what? As somebody that cares, I don't want anybody to stay on a journey when really they're just in a toxic relationship. You know, a twin flame journey, yes, sometimes can look toxic, but I will say your divine counterpart will never abuse you. They may show you wounds where you are attaching on, where you are always focused on outcome and expectations. They will show you things like that, but they will never abuse you. And it's up to you to make that decision. You know, it's up to you. And here's another thing. I really want to stress this. You can look for the answers everywhere, but unless you start to turn inward, which is where divine masculine is pointing you to, they are signposting you inward, you will always stay searching. The next coach, the next tarot reading, the next relationship coach, you will always be searching. Why? Why is that? Why do you stay searching for so long? Because you are trying to translate it through the mind and ego. This is not a journey of mind and ego. This is a journey of transcending beyond the mind and ego and coming into a soul essence. If you need more help and support on your journey, my website is there, 3Ws.catsacredsoul.com. But I promise you, we're not pink and fluffy. I'm not about the fantasy. I am here to help you shift out of the pain, transcend the mind and ego, and come into that soul essence. And in that soul essence, that is what magnetizes divine masculine back in on a soul vibration. And in that energy, you are able to learn how to hold that one frequency, because at that point, you have got out of the mind and ego. You will hear other coaches say at that point, you decide. Why? How? Because you are in a soul vibration. So you have let go of all expectations, of all attachments, and all trying to figure out the journey. You are in a sovereign union frequency. My website's there if you need more help and support. From my heart to your heart. Much love. Have a blessed